Robinhood CEO did something pretty incredible for Dogecoin today. So, let's talk about it. Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite crypto. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. Before we talk about the big news from Robinhood CEO from today, there's another thing I'd like to discuss. As you can see, you can schedule and stack your coins with this new feature from Robinhood. This is a fantastic feature for those of you who have never heard of dollar cost averaging. Basically, as you can see, you set a schedule, then you set a recurring investment. Every week you just put $10 into a certain cryptocurrency, and this is probably the best thing you can do because it's automated. It's something that will be deducted from your account, and it's simply the best way to proceed to avoid crypto volatility. This is how you're going to win more, and it's better than just buying a coin and then holding it forever. So, just check this out because this is pretty good. Now the big news from today is that Vlad, the CEO of Robinhood, said, "When wallets." This is obviously Dogecoin language. This tells me that the wallets will be here much sooner than we think. Because why would he troll himself? And also, he's liking all of the tweets related to it. He is aware of this. He understands what he has just begun here, and I believe this is him signaling that wallets will be available sooner rather than later. We may be on the verge of a breakthrough in which we will be able to get crypto wallets on Robinhood, allowing so many people across the entire crypto community to really own their own crypto assets. And it's going to act as a massive catalyst for Dogecoin this year. Now, moving on to Dogecoin adoption, something pretty great happened. Paxson posted this just a few days ago, and once you understand what we're seeing, you'll notice that we're not only seeing more and more companies enter the crypto space and want to accept crypto payments, but we're also seeing Dogecoin referenced with the biggest cryptos out there. It's seen alongside Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin. And this is important because it is solidifying Dogecoin's market share, as well as proving that Dogecoin is here to stay. It is a force to be reckoned with, and it will be a force to be reckoned with, because as we continue to see more and more development, we see the transaction fees getting faster and the fees getting lower. We're going to see an increase in the number of retail investors too. Now, let's look at the charts for a minute. The chart shows that the Doge has retested a level of support that has risen above the descending trend line. We're not seeing any type of movement, and it's really just a matter of consolidation. Moving forward to Bitcoin, we saw a little turbulence yesterday, but things have pretty much calmed down because of the options expiry. And right now, it appears to be consolidating and range-bound, which is a very good thing. We are not breaking down to the same levels as when we had the flash crash. So, overall, it's a plus. The overall market volume for Doge is drying up a little, but I'm optimistic because it rose above 25 cents yesterday, and we got pretty close to 26 cents. We then got rejected because the bears took over and pulled us down, but we have to consider that the entire market fell yesterday. And there's another thing happening that we have to remember. In Hong Kong, we have this massive property company that is failing right now, which will have an impact on the US stablecoin because they apparently have a lot of commercial paper tied up in that company. As a result, there are some jitters in the market. Now, let's talk about what the whales are doing. Right now, the whales are stockpiling Bitcoin. So we're seeing that even though we've had a lot of downward movement, the whales are still loading up because they're preparing for the next Bitcoin rally. It is so important that you understand that when things are going sideways or a little bit down, you'll see the whales loading up. And you can also see that if we look at the long-term trend of Bitcoin dominance, you can see that since December of 2020, the Bitcoin dominance has come way down, and this is a super bullish period for all the altcoins. Also, you can see that the market segment is neutral. We're at 50 right now, and this is a good place to be. The Fear and Greed Index has shown increased positive sentiment among investors after the crash. Prior to last week, the index moved from greed to extreme greed, and the market was put under immense pressure after that. Since it's now in the neutral, I'm expecting that the crypto markets will absolutely rebound, and we can see that right now because we're not in fear, we're not in greed, we're completely neutral. It looks like the worst is over, and we could see retail investors come in like never before. Moving on, according to a Facebook executive, the Deem will be in a class of its own. But I disagree with that. Personally, I don't like it because it's coming from a corporation that has previously demonstrated a high willingness to prevent people from saying what they want to say. And it's the exact opposite of what crypto represents. It is the exact opposite of freedom. If you don't know, essentially, Deem will be a stablecoin to the US dollar, which kind of defeats the entire purpose of Facebook creating a crypto because their plan with this is to make payments easier. However, in order to make those payments, you must first convert the dollar to a Deem. So I'm not sure anyone would have an incentive to do that, except if Facebook tells people that they'll get some discount if they purchase their services via Deem. And their primary service at the moment is Facebook ads. I think by doing that, it could become a force to be reckoned with. Last year, Facebook got a revenue of $84 billion from its ads. So, let's see how this turns out. Coming back to Doge, its correlation with Bitcoin has risen to 0.78 now. As I said, it's rapidly increasing every single, and it's good for Dogecoin. So, while Bitcoin is forming a descending wedge, and we could go all the way down to 42K, it's still highly bullish because it would fit perfectly with Plan B's stock-to-flow model. This model is predicting Bitcoin at 43K by the end of September and 68K by the end of October. So we can expect an all-time high in October, but only after we see one more shakedown in September. Another crypto I want to talk about is Solana. Solana's CEO said that a blockchain network can excel at either security or speed, but not both. If you can create a cryptocurrency and a network function that allows a customer to enter a store literally in 5 seconds or less and complete a transaction to, it would be the equivalent of what a credit card would take. And at that point, you've created a beautiful missing link between where credit cards are and where crypto needs to be. You can't use Bitcoin if it takes 15 minutes or 30 minutes to complete a transaction because no one is going to wait. And so, this is where Solana comes in. So, I think Solana is another crypto we should keep an eye on right now. Now, let's talk about Doge adoption. Dogecoin is now accepted at Flags for Good. This is really cool because they accept Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Litecoin. And again, this is great because they accept Doge along with the biggest cryptos out there. So it creates a good rep for Dogecoin. And another news came from a cafe called Kaya Boon. What's really cool is that they have a section where you can see what the most popular transaction coins are, and you can see that the most popular one is Dogecoin. Then there's XRP, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. So it is clear that Dogecoin is the most popular cryptocurrency in their store, and it's awesome to see Doge dominate others. And this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.